What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bird Dog Gaming. Today I want to give you guys an in-depth look at my original Xbox Kiosk that I recently scored for an insanely cheap price on OfferUp. This thing is probably the coolest item I've ever owned. It is definitely the largest pickup I've ever had, and yeah, I have wanted a kiosk ever since I started collecting video games. I think they're awesome. I would have preferred a Nintendo or Sega, but I am definitely not complaining. Very happy to have this, and I'm very excited to give you guys a look at it, so let's do it. This kiosk was listed on OfferUp on like a Wednesday night, and I didn't see it until the following day when my friend Nostalgia Nightmares on Instagram sent me the link. I was certain it would have been gone by the time I'd seen it, but I shot the guy a message anyway. He hadn't sold it yet, and I nearly got backdoored several times in the process, but at the end of the day, I was thankfully the one to score this awesome kiosk. The seller wasn't a collector or even a gamer, but he told me he'd received it as a housewarming gift years ago. He told me that he planned for it to be a cool piece for his son's bedroom when he got old enough, but now that his son is old enough, he turned out to be a PlayStation kid. I thought that was freaking hilarious. I feel like this is one of the coolest things you could have in your game room, whether you like Xbox or not. But whatever, I wasn't about to argue with the man. I paid him, he helped me lift it into the back of a truck, and I was on my way. And let me tell you, that thing is not light. It is a solid piece of steel. The first thing I have to say is I was really happy to see that everything still worked on this kiosk. I was prepared to do some research and restore this thing to its former glory if it needed it, but the only things missing from this kiosk were a TV, an Xbox, and these little controller mounts. These LED tubes all work, this neon light across the middle works, the light in the top works, even this little cooling fan still works. It took some time, but I did manage to find a little TV to fit inside of this space. My friend who works at UPS actually hooked me up. He said it had been sitting up near the ceiling of his job untouched since he started. The TV this kiosk originally came with was a 20-inch Panasonic TV with a Microsoft logo slapped onto the front. Obviously, I would love to have the exact model that came with this kiosk, but for the time being, I'm happy with anything I can find locally. So how does an Xbox kiosk operate? Everything is plugged into a power strip, which is fed out of the bottom. The LED tubes, the cooling fan, the Xbox, the TV, and the neon are all plugged in separately, so a power strip is a necessity. Once you plug all of that in, it's just a matter of hiding the wires behind this door, and you're good to go. The Xbox is held nice and snug inside with a bracket. The bracket is attached to this sliding metal tray that locks into place. The wires are fed from the TV to the Xbox through this slot. Now let's go to the front. This black button is to reset the console, and it has the wiring to get it all hooked up in here, but I haven't looked into it yet. I imagine you could hit this button and select a different demo from the supplied kiosk demo disc, which I also don't have. But shout out to Discovery Gaming on Instagram for sending me a demo disc. That's actually the one I have playing right now. This window in the front opens, but because of the brackets inside, you can't just pull the Xbox straight through. You can access the disc tray and power button, however, and there's a slot for the controller wires here. This door was locked though, so customers couldn't reach in here. Other than that, there's not much going on with this thing. It's a glorified entertainment center specifically designed for one console. Obviously it has its blemishes, but the thing is about 20 years old. I spent a good amount of time cleaning it from top to bottom when I got it. This window in the front has something splashed on it that I can't seem to get off. There's rust, there's marks here and there, but overall I'm in love with this thing. I paid about a fifth of the price that I see these sell for on Facebook groups, and I'm really excited to have it. I think it'll be great for House of the Dead 3 once I find a TV that fits this space better. So yeah, that's the Xbox kiosk. I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you have a kiosk or which ones you'd love to own, and I will see you guys in the next video.